accomplish my goals. Man, I'm gonna step into 40 like the woman I was always meant to be, So I don't know if the polos this week were talking about spiritual enlightenment and awakening or what, but I'm not on that right now. Best mashed potatoes that I ever made.
You know what I'm saying? She'd be sitting at the dining room, talking shit about people on the phone, watching soap operas, and if she hear you behind the door in the refrigerator, what you getting out that refrigerator and what you want?
I'm about to be 40 in less than 40 days. It's like 37 days or 38 days now. When I turned 39, wanted to do some things so that I can have a fabulous to 40, right? So I wanted to have like a list of things that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to accomplish my goals, and I'm gonna step into 40 like the woman I was always meant to be. Here I am, less than 40 days away from being 40, and I haven't put myself in check. I'm not mad about being 40. I'm here. That's it. I'm not mad about the number. It's just time for me to do that. I just want to go into this next chapter of my life and be confident in myself and love myself. I need to become the woman that I aspire to be. Okay.
My response is that there's a Nirvana song. It's called Come As You Are. You should just come into 40 as you are. It's like you're saying, I want to do all these things before I'm 40. Oh, shit, now I only have less than 40 days and I forgot to do all this shit I was supposed to do before I'm 40. Fabulous into 40. Or I think instead of saying you want to be this way or do this or have this before you're 40, maybe being 40 could be more about accepting yourself just as you are. Instead of putting yourself on a checklist, your goal should be just to embrace yourself how you are when you turn 40. That's hard to do. But I think that's a healthier goal than saying, I need to be different. Let me find some things that I need to change about myself or improve about myself. I don't think that's the way to go. I think you should come as you are. But I'm lazy. I ain't gonna write no list.
You gave me a perspective I didn't think of as far as like, yeah, that puts pressure. I have to attain perfection in 40 days. Shit, I ain't Jesus Christ. I don't know about anybody else. And no, you're not. I know you're not trying to strive perfection. You're not. There is no such thing. It does put that pressure. That's what I think increases that feeling of like, oh, shucks, what a loser. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. But who says you're not going to? Don't give yourself that threshold, I guess. That's just that one of those ages that in society has made it seem like if you're not this, this, and that, well, the rest of your life is down.
Evaluate who I am, what I'm worth, what I've accomplished. Like,
right. There's some 40-year-olds still live with their mama, so they should be the ones reevaluating their life and making a list.
It's not about so much about turning 40, but it's about the fact that I believe that by not taking action toward my goals, all of them, like a lot of things that I want, I said, how many years ago did I say I was going to do a cooking YouTube channel? So for me, it's more about the fact that I make conscious choices not to put action towards something. And for a long time, it was like, I work full time. If I only didn't have to work, then I would just have all the time in the world and I could be lazy and I could do stuff. Like I wouldn't be so tired. Now I don't have a job. I haven't had a job since September, almost a year now. I've been having a lot of idle and wasted time. So for me, I don't like that. The whole thing about stepping into 40 is I do want to love myself, but I don't. And I don't want to just accept that. I have consciously chosen not to put energy toward that part of me. Instead, I get depressed. Instead, I have negative self-talk. Instead, I eat things that I know I shouldn't be eating. I do the opposite of everything that would get me towards that. I want to be in motion. I want to live in my potential. I do have a problem accepting myself as I am, but I think because it comes with the knowledge that I've chosen to be the opposite. For some reason, because my birthday is coming around, I just don't want to feel like I'm in the same exact spot that I was.
You're literally
in
not.
a different
You're
location.
not
Like,
in the same place
you
when you were
picked up
39.
and moved your whole life.
Yeah,
Like,
you're across the country.
and I ain't sold that at a flea market with my own labels and shit. Have you?
You're across the
I mean,
country.
like
you're
doing,
unemployed.
but she's not unemployed.
Well, no, I'm just saying you.
Oh, well,
Well, you don't.
towards
You
being
don't. You
self-employed.
had a different job. Your job now is being yourself. Last year you were here. Now you're there. You were working at probation, and now you're working on your own dreams and goals. When you were here before you moved, you were kind of. I felt like you were extra chill mode, and I was thinking about your hourly salary and how much money you could be racking up. But since you moved to Florida, I feel like you've really increased motion since then. Like I just said, you're doing your flea markets,
right?
You're doing
like
your skill shares.
Flea market out here that I can recall.
You're doing your skill shares.
But
We're all harder on ourselves
than anyone
I
else.
feel like you're definitely in motion. If you don't think that you're in motion, I object. I think you're in motion.
What I can understand is knowing your capability and knowing you're not meeting your own expectations. That's what your issue is. So what you're doing, what most people wish they were brave enough to do, quit their job and follow their dream. I ain't quitting my job for nothing right now. Like, that's just not, A, I'm just not in a position to do that. But B, I'm at a disadvantage because I don't even know what the fuck my dream is to follow. That's, to me, a downer for me. Like, you at least know what your dream is, and you have more than one dream. I'm looking at you like, well, I don't even know what I would do if someone said, oh, you can quit your job tomorrow and do whatever you want. Well, you know what it used to be? Owning a bar. That's not gonna work for me right now. What am I recovering? I recover lush. I'm a lady. Lushes are ladies are lushes. Lushes are ladies. Not every lady is a lush. I digress again.
When you work, it's you have
that sense of purpose that you're doing something.
It's laid out.
Really
you could go on zombie mode. Go to work, come home. Go to work, come home. When you stop, you have to generate your own. You have to construct your own blueprint. So you're doing that.
Mm-hmm. Life is a journey. Fruit takes time to grow. You're planting the seeds, and maybe a year from now you'll have an orchard. So stay your course, little butterfly. Stay your course. You're doing just fine. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
So I don't know if the polos this week were talking about spiritual enlightenment and awakening or what, but
I'm not on that right now. Right now, I just want to say that do you ever, like right now, I just made some mashed potatoes.
Niggas, it was the best mashed potatoes that I ever made. Like, out the blue, does this happen to anybody? Do you make some shit and you be like, this is the bomb shit right here that I made on a Thursday at 10 o'clock at night just because the potatoes were looking kind of questionable, and I was like, let me boil these potatoes and make this meat. And I'm not about to eat this shit at all, just cooking because I had to get rid of some stuff. This is hood meal prep. I'm got about 2 meals worth of food right here. It doesn't matter, but I'm telling you, those potatoes, I don't care what they look like, but them potatoes is amazing right now. And I just hit it. You know when you want to hit it every time, but you just don't hit it every time, but I just hit that shit.
Yeah, definitely. It's so, I get so frustrated when I do hit it because I'm like, man, how does this not happen every single time? And that's the most random thing, rotten potato. Rotten mashed potatoes, and they were on hit.
You cook a lot, so that must happen to you a lot.
Oh yeah, just, you know you're following the same recipe. You know it in your heart.
You're kind of doing the same thing you usually do, but
I think it'd be the air.
I was tired too, so maybe it's just like when you're not overthinking it and you're just like, it was just
I feel like I mess stuff up more frequently than I hit it on the head.
Yeah,
That
yes,
too,
yeah.
That too, and it's depressing because Monica look at me like, oh, so you don't know how to cook all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Like, yes, I know how to cook. I did the same shit I do every time. Like, leave me alone. Just eat this shit out my face.
You
Like,
just fuck up your pancakes one day. It's frustrating.
that happens to me usually when I hit it is when I don't even have all the ingredients to begin with. Like, I'm throwing literally like, I really got everything, and I'm gonna substitute this and this for that and that, but we don't make it do what it do. It should be good. And that's why I be like, oh, I need a fucking recipe. This shit don't even be right. I had to do my own thing for the shit to come out right at it later, like the shit say. Shit would have been nasty. Cooking is a funny thing. Just like how, are we putting names in it?
Yeah.
Marcus, okay.
Put them in there.
Just like when Marcus had made a cake, and he follows some YouTube channel, a 3-ingredient channel, and he made this 3-ingredient cake. I know one ingredient was diced pineapple because I could see it and taste it. One had to be flour, right? Can't make a cake without it. And I guess we have what? I need some liquid, milk, butter, sugar.
You gotta exaggerate. Don't you need some baking powder?
I don't know what happened, but he made it from scratch. He claims he got it from the 3-ingredient YouTube channel. But this shit was actually, man, vanilla ice cream on top of that.
A for effort. I can't believe he found the 3.
He might be exaggerating about the 3. It had to have 5. I don't know how you can do a cake without it.
And then sometimes I get excited in the kitchen. Ahi poke tuna, right? So like this is something I've been making for Kari. So one time I decided to, I thought, oh, sweet chili, that's gonna be good with the soy sauce and the red pepper flake. Like I was like, that's a great idea. So, pack his little lunch, and then I get a text message. Did you put something sweet in here? So it was like, I was like, well, yeah, I put sweet chili sauce. Yeah, I could tell it tastes different this time. So like, so it's like sometimes I think I have a great idea and then it just doesn't translate and I get shot down too.
I say if they ain't cooking, they don't need to worry about what is in it.
The different, yes.
Yes.
Don't say no more.
Right.
Yes, it's different.
Eat it. And if you don't eat it, I don't better not find out about
it. Funny thing my grandma used to get mad at when I was young. My grandma was very poor growing up, so she had certain things that she did not tolerate in her home. One of them was if you were a female in the household and you happened to be on your menstrual cycle and she saw that you wrapped one of your Kotex in toilet paper, she would get so mad. And she just wanted you to roll that sucker up and throw it in the trash and not waste any toilet paper. And you were gonna hear it if you ever wrapped your sanitary napkin in toilet paper. How dare you? Another funny thing my grandma used to get mad at was there was always too much food in the refrigerator. She hoarded food, and then the refrigerator was packed full of food, both new, old, and very old. In the pantry too, like if you go to get some oatmeal out of the pantry and then you can see that there's little bugs in it, little moths, and we would say, Grandma, this has bugs in it, and she would get mad that you didn't want to eat it and she wouldn't let you throw it away. She didn't want you to throw it away, and sometimes she would tell you, come caca pues, which means, well, eat shit then. That was something funny about my grandma. You couldn't throw any food away, even if it wasn't edible anymore.
Well, what you do with it? If you don't eat it, it got to be thrown. What is the other option?
She would just get mad at you for complaining about the food, and she would just like put it back, So it got to the point where it's like, okay, you learn the tricks of the trade, and then so you just throw food away when grandma's not looking, like you don't even bring it up. Like,
no, just don't even.
You come across a rotten hot dog, so I'm gonna throw this pack away and I'm gonna put it under some of the trash so she can't see that I threw it away.
If it's a communal living, I would appreciate someone to wrap it up.
Well, yeah, it need to be wrapped up in something.
She just didn't want you using
That
brand new
mentality of
toilet.
waste.
Yeah,
'Cause
she
if
just didn't
you're
want to waste.
wasting
It's more about the
tissue-
waste than seeing the actual
Tissue
feminine
is
product.
expensive.
Yes.
But grandma's and food is more of a dinner table thing that my grandma doesn't like, which is like licking your finger. She got a problem with that, but she will go to town with a toothpick, a piece of paper, a back of a match, but go to town and cheat at the table. Like, who the fuck want to see that? I can't pick up no man's or suck my fingers, lick my fingers after, but you can pick your teeth at the table. That's acceptable. Like, where? It's been a thing for as long as I can remember.
I wonder what kind of grannies will be, because you know, all grannies around the world have their thing. Shout out to all the crazy grannies around the world.
My Granny Annie, she wouldn't let us go in the refrigerator without permission. She wasn't a food hoarder, but I think she maybe had it in her mind that these kids is gonna run through this food too fast. Don't do it. Oh, she'll hear you. You can hear the refrigerator open. You know what I'm saying? She'll be sitting at the dining room, talking shit about people on the phone, watching soap operas, and if she hear you behind the door in the refrigerator, what you getting out that refrigerator and what you want? And it was always a problem. And you know how kids check the refrigerator to see what's new?
Yeah.
Like every 5 minutes, just to see if something new and exciting Jesus has brought for you besides chicken casserole. You know what I mean? You couldn't go in the refrigerator to see what was, you know.